Hello again everyone, and in this video I'm going to be using this model to demonstrate another lovely little LUA app from Dave McQueenie. It's an app that has a nice little display for your temperature sensor, and it's particularly suited to the multi-cylinder models. And this has a DLE-40 twin cylinder. I've got the Jeti temperature sensors on the cylinders. If you like my videos, please do subscribe. Press the notification bell, and don't worry, it's not going to be constantly notifying you of new videos. I don't release them very often now. And also give it the thumbs up, because that would help my videos come up better in searches for people who don't know about this channel but are looking for Jeti help. And of course, you could always give a super thanks to help keep me in espressos and chocolate biscuits. Now, to get the app, you get it through Jeti Studio. If you've already had one of Dave's apps before and you've got the link in the App Sources tab, that's fine. You just go into Studio, look in the LUA apps, and it will be listed there. If you've never got one of Dave's apps before, there will be a link in the description box below this video. Copy that, go to Jeti Studio, File, Configuration, then open the Apps Sources tab and paste it into a new line there. If you've got an Apple, it is a different route, different names. I'm sorry, I don't know them, but you will find somewhere in the settings an Apps Sources tab or something of that name for you to paste the link into. And then when you open Studio, it will find all of Dave McQueenie's lovely apps for you to use. So what does this app do? Well, when you install it, it's DFM-temp. So put it into user applications the usual way. It'll come up as temp display and temp probe setup. This is where you can then select in which of your telemetry temperature readings are going in as probe 1, probe 2, etc. Temp probe edit is where you can name them. Go into there, press the programming dial, give it a name, and for color coding on the display you can set the minimum temperature for that color. So if it's 0 or above, it will be green. I've set it to go yellow once it goes above 130 and red when it goes above 150. What temperatures you use, you will have to determine yourself. I'm not sure manufacturers give us any information. I'm using here a DLE-40 twin. I haven't read the instruction book for a long time, but I don't recall it saying temperatures. And anyway, it's going to be affected by the temperature measurement you've got where you've put it. So you determine those and select the display screen. Now there's a variety of engines you can choose from. You can have purely gauge, so it'll just show a load of gauges on the screen. I think it copes us up to 8 of them. If we have a little look at that, so that's what it will look like. And if you choose histogram, you get little boxes, airplanes, a basic airplane symbol, left, right. Nice ones, particularly things like the 5-cylinder radial. Then it's going to show up. Now you'll see there's lettering around telling you H for cylinder head. And so it'll show you the temperature related to each one of them. Yeah, obviously make sure you hook your temperature probes up the correct way around on the engine. And they're color-coded green, both in the lettering next to them and in the temperature, because we're within the green range. These will change color to yellow or red, depending on the settings you've chosen. What else have we got? We've got an opposed 4, an opposed twin, which is what I use, a 3-cylinder radial, a 2-cylinder inline. So have a look through those, see what they look like. Very handy. Temp display, I'll put mine back to the opposed twin. If you want, you can enable an all greens announcement. And if you like, you can enable an overheat announcement, and the app will then announce that you've got an overheat if it goes into the red on any of them. So if I go in there, oops, we don't temp probe edit, I'll turn the right one down to a nice low value. We'll turn on the volume, and let's get that down to something that's going to trigger the alarm.
Over temperature sensor number 2.
There you are. So we know which one has gone over temperature. Turn the volume off, turn that back up again. If you choose the 2-cylinder in line, you'll notice that it does have a little gauges here for fuel and revs. And if you go back into menu, there's an additional line here, gauge setup, and you can set up sensors for fuel, sensors for RPM if you wish to. So the app is capable of doing that in every engine type, but we took it out because it's, well, in my opinion, it's less necessary, and it takes up space in the diagram. Not much problem here, but with the multi-cylinder, 5-cylinder, 3-cylinder ones, it was just taking up too much space. So there we are, lovely little app. Hope you enjoy that.